Hi. This isn't how I wanted to start my first video on this channel, but I've been procrastinating doing this for about 6 months, and I promised myself today that I'm not allowed to do anything else for the rest of the day until I sit down and record just anything and post it and just get over it, because this is getting stupid and I'm going to start getting angry at myself, like legitimately. And also I want to go work out, so I need to just get this done. That's why I'm dressed. So, hi, my name is Sonia. I'm 37 years old. I live in LA. I am from Australia. And this channel, the intention was and is to make this a little bit of a sharing the journey, I suppose, of what I will be working on for at least the next year, but the next 20 to 25 years of my life. I decided last year that I want to become a business owner and a businesswoman, and a very, very, very good one. And this is on the back of an entire lifetime worth of freelancing, being a creative, being a little bit whimsical, doing whatever I want, just having a good time, and basing all of my decisions on what is fun right now, which has been fun and so great. And I've loved every second of, well, that's not true. Overall, I'm very happy with what my life has been so far. I've experienced a lot, and I'm so grateful. And I love the person that I've become. And now, as I hit the second half of my life, I would like to try something else. I would like to build something. I would like to challenge myself in different ways that I haven't been challenged and that I've been avoiding. And I would like to get to the end of my life and look back on having really created something substantial, juicy. So that's the journey. And it's going to be long, and it's going to be difficult, and I'm going to cry, and I'm going to hate it. It's already been happening because this is a choice that I made last year. The challenge, the personal, emotional, identity challenges that have been coming up, and then also the practical ones. Like, I've never had a business before. I don't even know what kind of business to start. And as a creative professional who's dabbled in all kinds of creative, it's very difficult to make a choice that I'm going to be riding for the next multi-decade. That's a crazy thought. How do I say no to that many options? So that's the beginning. So I guess as like a current circumstances, I have a job, I have a 9-to-5. This is my first 9-to-5. I'm ironically a YouTube channel manager for other channels that are very, very, very different genres from this. Prior to that, I was primarily an editor for television and for social media, which was really fun. And I feel utilized a lot of my traits of silly and good time and creative. And I live in an apartment with my boyfriend. I make enough money to survive, and that's about it. And that's my starting point. That's where we are. So what I'm going to be doing this year, now that I'm a little bit stable, is getting all the skills that I think I might need on this next phase of my journey, which is like business. It's also a different type of social skills. It's financial skills that I haven't really had to have before. It is my confidence and like getting over this kind of 6-month procrastination of putting myself out there and declaring. It is, oh my gosh, there's so much. There's so much. It's a completely different world from the one that I've been living in. So it's just all going to be a learning curve. And alongside that, for this year, and particularly the next like 3 months, I'm going to be heavily focused on fitness because I just want to be the hottest I can possibly be. And there's really not a lot to say about that. I just want to be so smoking hot for me, per like my standard, which is more based around like, I just want to be I want to be thriving. I want to feel and look healthy, like really like vibrant, you know? More than I guess what like the stereotypical ideas of beauty are. I'm really going for life force, which sounds so corny, but I think you know what I mean. I think as I'm thinking about my life in terms of it's the second half now. So I'm beginning my ascent to old age, and I want to be the hottest, most badass old lady that has ever graced this earth. I want to be hot and rich and eccentric and just vibrant when I'm 70, 80, 90, 100, God willing. So that's what this channel is going to be about, I suppose, for the next forever. Okay, so the how, I guess. I'll go into a little bit of the how, because it's hard to talk about because I really don't know. It's all just a process of figuring it out. At the moment, I'm just going to be working my job and trying to get as many skills from that as I can because it's in this territory. And it's just also fun and interesting. And I've been considering getting qualified as a personal trainer. I know the market is saturated. I know it's not to become a personal trainer. It is to do some personal training. It's also for myself, so I know more about how to PT myself. And it's also for the social element because my current job is I'm just on a laptop by myself, mostly from home, all day, every day. And I like people, and I like being bubbly, and I like being enthusiastic for other people's goals. So personal training is just like a really easy entry point into that ticks a lot of boxes. And I get to meet people, and I get to hang out with people, and I get to get hot with people, and I get to help other people feel good and strong and confident and sexy. So I like that thought. That's something I think I'm going to keep looking into, maybe start applying for this week. I will also be starting to do research on basically everything I think of. I've already got an asana board. Padmasana. It would be asana, right? That's how you would pronounce it. Padahastasana, right? Anyway, so I have that. I'm just like brain dumping everything I think of as I think of it into this board. And some of it I will investigate further. Some of it I will pursue. Some of it I will be embarrassed. And that's where we are. And I'm just I have been and I am really looking forward to what this journey and this learning curve and this new type of challenge and struggle is going to be. And I am hoping that sharing it both keeps me accountable and normalizes the struggle and puts me amongst potentially like connecting with people doing something similar, people who are ahead of me, people who are just in this space of trying to build. Women especially. I want to say that now. Because this channel's for the girlies. I think I would like this channel to be for the girls. The girls and the theys and the gays, please. And I am excited and I'm nervous and I'm sorry this is such a lowbrow video. They may get better or they may not. This just might be my style. Which is hilarious because my literal job that I've been getting paid literal money for and also flown around the world to do is make content and videos. And yet here I am sitting in my kitchen/dining room recording from my computer. It's not even a camera. At least I have a mic that's like pretty legit. Oh well, whatever. Gotta start somewhere. And if this is the only way that I'm going to start, then so and be it. So be it. Whatever. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next Sunday. Have a great week.